We interrupt your program with a weather alert in your area. There is a large chance of snowballs. Welcome to the Snowball Effect Podcast.
So, funny story, my mom called at 5:45 the other morning. I was like, Mom, what's going on? You know, because she don't call that early. You made me sound like I'm a hoe. I was like, Mama, what are you talking about? It's 5:30 in the morning. She goes, on your podcast, you said I would go to prison because there's males there. I am not a hoe. And I was like, but would you? She goes, well, yes, but you don't have to make me sound like a hoe.
Well, she's not a hoe, just likes to have fun. There's a difference.
So I just want to clarify that, that she's not a hoe. I love her to death, but I still would send her to prison. So
My mom, she gets up for work very, very early. And she called me at 4:45 once. It was back whenever I just started my new job. And she was like, I seen you going down Russellville Road. I'm still like, eyes are glued shut. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no way. She's like, yeah, you're in your Camaro. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm in my bed. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, I could have swore. There's not many cars like that around. It's, rattle your glass loud and going down the road at 4:45 in the morning. What are you doing?
So I have a pretty funny story. We went to the bar after work one day. A couple of us brought the wives, and so we're having a good time. We're drinking, we're shooting pool, and it's like 10 o'clock. Wife goes, hey, I got to go get the girls. Talking about our kids. And so I said, oh, I'm having a good time. You go get them. Just come back and get me. This is, all the way back to home and all the way back to get me. She goes, whatever, that's fine. She goes, hey, I'm going to need gas. So I gave her 20. I was like, hey, get some gas. Just come back and get me later. So the jack was flowing. I was having a good time. Throwing darts. Hadn't done that in forever. So I was like, I'm not leaving yet. And so she goes and gets the girls, comes back, picks me up. I get in the car, passenger side, was not driving after I was drinking. We're going down 65, cruising along. Car starts sputtering. So you know what happened, right? We ran out of gas.
Oh, man.
I was like, there's no way we're out of gas. You just put $20 in. She goes, you're going to be mad at me. She goes, I went inside, paid for the gas, I got back in the car and left. Did not pay for it, or did not pump it. I was like, you know what? That's fine. I can see the exit sign from here. I'll walk, get some gas. Now, it's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night, and I'd been drinking for a few hours anyway. So I start walking, and I'm walking, and I see the sign.
Okay, what was the temperature outside? Because that'll make a difference.
No, it was fine. It was probably, I don't know, March, April. So we wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot, thank goodness. But so I walk forever and ever, and I see the sign. I look up, and the sign says the exit was still 2 miles away. So by the time I'm walking down the exit ramp, I got blisters on my feet. I'm sober as a judge. I walk into the gas station. The gas can was $27, right? And my dumbass fills the gas can full, a 5-gallon gas can.
Why wouldn't you just put a gallon or two in it to get you to the gas
I
station?
wasn't thinking. Except for, at mile marker, I don't know, 2.5 back. So at this point, there's no telling what the distance I walked that night. But I realized myself, why am I packing 5 gallons of gas and I wasn't going to pour it out? Well, I packed that heavy-ass gas can all the way back. And I couldn't be mad at her because I should have just left the first time. So I learned my lesson. Just leave the first time when your designated driver says it's time to go home,
Yeah. You might have poured some of that Jack in there to get you to the gas station.
I know wasn't none. There wasn't none.
Oh.
Kenny, you've been holding out on us on a particular scenario style question, and I believe it's time. I want to hear it. I'm not waiting any longer.
Would you like to, do an intro or something?
No.
Yeah.
The intro will play before they start listening. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll know.
Everybody just knows their names, right?
Yeah, everybody does.
They watched the first episode. They should.
Yeah,
They should know.
if you don't know my name, watch the first episode.
Yeah.
Well, that's Brandon, and I'm Tuck. So let's hear that scenario, Kenny.
Okay.
Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a bad one?
Define maybe kind of how you define bad.
I'm listening. Let's hear it.
All right. You're getting the best fellatio of your life. Getting mopped up.
Okay.
Up and down, toes curling.
Okay.
With your blindfold.
Oh no.
Did you say fellatio?
All right.
I'm lost.
But it could be anybody. Your hall pass could be your wife.
Oh, I know
It
it.
could be some old woman.
I know
Or are
exactly.
you taking the blindfold off?
Are you talking about a good old rub and tug?
I know exactly. All right. So the question is, would I take the blindfold off?
Yes.
And I have no idea who it could be.
Any gender, any age,
Mm.
any person.
Okay.
The best you ever had. Are you taking the blindfold off?
I am. Because I know who it's going to be. I know exactly who it's going to be. And it's going to be my wonderful wife. All right? So that's exactly why I'm taking the blindfold off.
Yeah.
What about you, Brandon?
Well, I have a wife at home, so I'm gonna agree with that answer.
That is a fantastic answer, Brandon. I love it. We have.
Yeah, I ain't getting mine.
We're smart. We're smart. I'm not an idiot, Kenny.
Yeah.
You tried to set us up, buddy.
Yeah, this shit is public. Everybody hears this.
I am taking the blindfold off to confirm it is my wife.
Yeah, and tell her she better do it just like that the next day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, how's your week been?
It's been the longest short week of my life.
The longest short week, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's no good, man. That's no good.
Just because it's a short week. If it was a regular week, it wouldn't be so bad.
That's true. That's very true. I got a question for you, Brandon.
Yeah.
When you take yourself to McDonald's, okay?
Ooh.
I go somewhat on a regular basis because I have 3 kids under the age of 9 years old or under 10. So we go quite a bit. I don't know about where your neck of the woods is as far as the McDonald's goes, but the one where we live, we can pull up and order anything, and we're getting pulled up. They have to cook it or whatever. I mean, it's fast food. But anyway, what is your feelings and what do you do when they say, "Sir, could you please pull up to the
No.
next section"?
No.
You don't do it?
No, I'll sit there.
So,
If you have, all right, if they ask you to pull up and you sit there, they will rush your shit out. Like, you don't have to sit there and wait. They'll get your stuff out. And I know this because my brother, he got pulled up one day and he got to scrolling on his phone. He said, next thing I knew, I looked at my phone. I've been there for 25 minutes. And that's ridiculous.
that is ridiculous.
You know?
Fast food.
Yeah, it's fast food.
Fast food. Yeah. Not pull up and make my drive-through times look good.
Yeah.
Food is get it the hell out to me fast while I'm in the drive-through line.
Yeah, that's why I'll just be like, no. I wished I could, but I can't.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So,
no.
if we go to McDonald's and my wife was with me, before we even get to the place to make the order, Taylor, please, when we get to the window, if they ask you to pull up, just please pull up. No, I'm not. I want my food at the window.
100%.
It is not. I mean, my wife, she's a little picky when it comes to her food. Like, I want this and this off and add this, this, and this. But I've worked at McDonald's before. I know the reason why they pull people up is to make the drive-through times look better. So what I do, I get to the window. They hand me my drink, that kind of stuff. Sir, can I get you to pull up? I just look the other way. I pretend like they're not even talking. Sir. I just look up, and I don't even ignore them. If you don't acknowledge the fact they want you to pull up, guess what? They ain't going to pull up. Now, she threatened to call the cops on me one time.
Who?
The people at McDonald's, because I would not pull up.
I'll be damned.
I promise. I promise. they're like, sir, do we need to get the police involved? Absolutely not. I mean, I'm not pulling up. If you just give me my Happy Meal, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Give me my damn Happy Meal, and I will be gladly to pull up because I'll pull off and leave the place. Here's the problem. I can't stop doing business with them because I got 3 kids under 10.
Can't afford it.
No. Because if it ain't McDonald's, it's something else that, you sit down and it'd be $150 to feed all of them. I don't know why I guess we have to feed them, whatever. But, it sucks. Same with Walmart.
Yeah, see, they've got me highly confused. Someone done that to me, I would wait until I got my food, then I'd sit there and eat it.
Ooh.
And they'd throw my fucking trash away, too.
That's one before 10 minutes, but we'll bleep that one.
Sorry.
It's okay. But, so...
You actually made it past 10 minutes.
Oh, we did make it past 10 minutes before he said it. I'm proud of you, Brandon.
How much longer?
Like 30 seconds.
Perfect timing. His internal clock knew
I just got a
that he
natural-
could drop the F-bomb at that point. That's fine. So, that would be awesome. I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to sit there and at least, take a couple bites. When they say, sir, move along, you pulled me up. I'm going to sit here. Or tried to pull me up, whatever.
We went through Sonic the other day, and I really don't like being rude, but this time I did. All right, so my buddy, he was like, hey, they give me a straw with this thick-ass milkshake, right?
Hey, their milkshakes are, hey.
You can't drink them.
My wife can drink through that straw.
Dude, congratulations.
Hey, I know. Hey, but I can't. I ask for a spoon every time with a milkshake.
Hurts my jaws right here. Kills me.
Oh, me. I just got a notification Travis Kelce's
Yeah,
out on the game tonight. He ain't playing.
I'll never tell Brittany that, that it hurts, because she'll be like, see, told you so. And I don't want her to have no excuses,
That is very true. Yeah.
But no, yeah. He was like, hey, I don't like this guy's sour attitude. Tell him just get rude about getting some spoons, and I'll pay for this meal. It was like $40. I'm like,
Okay.
Done.
I'll be an asshole.
so I was like, hey, what do you want me to do with this fucking straw? Give me a spoon. And so he just looked at me like I was crazier than hell. And
That's funny.
and he gave me some spoons. And the next day we went back for breakfast, and guess who was working?
Same guy?
Same guy. I drove off. I didn't even put my
No,
order in.
hell no. Because
No way.
that is food that you don't eat
Nope.
at that point. Because I've worked in fast food. I know what goes on.
Oh, yeah.
I had a buddy sit butt-ass naked in with a produce sink. He did. He stripped down butt-ass naked. For one, he was playing the guitar back there, his electric guitar. And if he's listening, he knows who he is. I don't want to call his name out because, I don't want nobody to think low of him because he's a really good dude. But he did. He would get in that sink and he got butt-ass naked in that sink. We was in high school, so it really don't matter. But, yeah, I know what goes on in fast food, especially places that did not have cameras. So it was bad.
Yeah.
But, talking about, crappy places to do business, but you have to keep going back because there's really no other option.
Yeah.
That's Walmart. Self-checkout, okay? I know my wife cannot stand going with me to Walmart anymore, but before self-checkout was a thing, they was highly on this kick of we're going to ID everyone when alcohol is being sold, okay? So my wife and I we're getting bless you, sir.
Thank you.
We're going to go camping. We're going on a camping trip. So we went in and got basically a week's worth of groceries to go camping. And, of course, you don't go camping without beer.
No.
Okay? It's like $300 worth of groceries. And I always put the beer last because I don't never know who's running the cash register. So if it's a young person, they always have to get someone over there. Well, this time it was, and they called this part woman over here. She was elderly, but she wasn't like old and feeble. Mm-hmm. So she come over there and sir, can I see your ID? No problem. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday after work. I'm ready to go camping for like 5 days.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Here's my ID. I slid it to her. Great. Ma'am, can I see yours? And Kinsey goes, I don't have mine on me. I can't sell you this alcohol, sir.
Oh, hell no.
I said, she's of age. She don't even drink beer. No, sir. I have to have an ID for all parties. So me, being a smart ass I am, so you're telling me that if I had my daughter here with me, because at the time I think we only had the one, the oldest, I was like, how come you wouldn't ask for her ID? Well, I know she's not drinking it. Well, how do you know she's not drinking it, but you don't believe me when I tell you that she's not drinking it? And she's of age. So what did I do? I'm an asshole. I just walked off. I made them put up $300 something worth of groceries. Then I got pissed because
Had to go back to the grocery
I
store.
had to go back to the grocery store, but we went down the road to another store and didn't get quite near as much as we wanted to have, and ended up having to buy stuff while we went camping. It wasn't good, but it was to prove a point.
Yeah.
She was threatening to call the cops on me. She's like, do I need to get the cops involved? I was like, no, but you might need to get some help putting all these fucking groceries up, because I'm not taking them with me. If you're not going to sell me that beer, I'm not getting anything. That day, Kenzie was like pissed at me.
Well, I mean, going camping without beer is like going swimming without water. It's just you can't.
You don't jump in on the deep end without water.
No, yeah,
I mean, you
no.
can. You're just not getting back out. You're just not getting back out.
No, yeah,
But then we go back. I had to go right back to Walmart. You know,
different Walmart.
no, same Walmart because it's right down the road, and that's where we grocery shop.
Oh,
So I hate it. I despise going in there, and I piss some guys off because self-checkout, I'm doing their job for them, and then I have to prove to them that I did their job. I didn't get no damn training.
no.
I didn't get no discount.
So you know how the deli works, right? You know, you get your chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese,
Of
whatever.
course, absolutely.
They weigh it out, and then they put a sticker on it, scan it, right?
Mhm.
Well, my wife and mother-in-law went, and she got a chicken titty.
A
right.
what?
Chicken titty. Chicken breast.
Oh, okay.
And so
Chicken titty.
so she took this chicken titty,
Titty's a funny word, bro.
and it was too big to fit in for the container to close, so they
So
put
it
it
was
in
a
a
big
deeper
titty.
It was a dolly titty.
A dolly titty.
It was a dolly chicken
okay.
titty.
Okay.
So
I like where this is going.
So it therefore made it a separate box. Okay, they went through self-checkout, of course, because there's like 50 self-checkouts to the one
To one cashier.
cashier with
Yeah.
tobacco.
And I think there's a tax break they get for having a cashier or something.
yeah. So she got all her shit paid for, went outside, made it all the way to her car,
And was chased down by somebody.
was chased down by somebody. They said, "Man, we're gonna have to step you into this room and go
And
through
you're gonna
your
have
stuff."
to kiss my ass too. 'Cause
And yeah, that's pretty much what she said. She was like, no, fuck that, fuck you, Well, they ended up going back in there and checked through it all. Well, what it was the, place your item in the bagging area.
Mhm.
It picked up there was an extra item in the bagging area because of that extra box.
Mm.
But yeah.
The
yeah.
machines are taking over.
Oh yeah.
One
Yeah.
day,
They called her a thief and everything.
I wouldn't stand for it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit for
Hell
it either.
no.
But one day we're gonna have so much technology, and we're gonna be so technologically advanced that we're not even gonna leave the house. We're gonna have surrogates, like that movie with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
We're gonna lay in a bed, comfy bed.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna follow along with you.
Like, I know Kenny don't. He don't watch movies. We said that last episode.
He didn't even know what a damn dimmer switch was on an old Chevrolet.
But that's fine.
That's sad.
It's
not
no,
fine.
that's not sad. He just has never been in a pickup truck with the dimmer switch in the floorboard. It's okay. You learn something new every day. The day you stop
You rode
learning,
my Camaro, didn't you? Yeah. He's been my Camaro.
yeah. Well, you didn't see it in the Camaro.
You didn't show that feature to me.
Didn't show the feature.
He didn't ask.
Didn't ask.
I didn't know it was there.
Well, it's how you get your high beams on.
Yeah.
Step on it
It was during the day.
during the day. But we're gonna get so technologically advanced one day that we're just gonna lay in these nice jail beds, and we're gonna have a screen in front of our face like we all do now. I mean, and you're gonna live in a simulation vicariously through your surrogate.
Mm-mm.
You will. Watch.
No.
It's a movie. It happened.
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna happen.
I'm gonna go
If
around
it's in the
with
movies,
a
it's real.
big pair of them clippers. I'm gonna cut people's power.
But see, that was the whole thing of the movie is they hadn't had like a murder in 20 years because nobody's real person has been out and about.
Yeah.
But then,
I'd show them what's up.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
for sure.
you'd kill a surrogate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not a real person.
Yeah.
It's like an
it's-
avatar.
Oh, it's not a real person?
No, I mean, it's going to be robotic. It's going to be like the Terminator.
Oh, I'm going to go in there just destroying shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be pretty cool. Kenny, we hadn't heard much from you this episode. I'd like a question. Yeah, give us a question. You know what we need to do? We need to come up with a chart, kind of like Jeopardy or whatever that show is, where you can just be like, question for 200. That kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
That'd be cool. We get a bingo ball, like one of them that drops the damn B-54, it drops out.
And it's a question.
But instead of, it's a
Nope,
question.
I know what I want.
A gumball machine.
I want fortune cookies. We have to break a
that'd be
fortune
cool.
cookie open, and there's our question.
Yeah, that works.
Kenny's going to get on that next week. Yep. Anyway,
She makes fortune cookies? She makes fortune cookies?
I said Kenny.
Oh, Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny's
Kenny,
going to make
you make
that.
fortune cookies?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
He knows a guy.
Yeah. How would you describe color to a blind person?
Oh, man. That's tough, man.
No, it ain't.
It is tough.
No, it isn't.
It's green.
No, I take their fingers and put them in a cantaloupe and say, that's pink. You know what I mean?
So it depends. Was this person
what pink
born
feels like.
blind and has never seen anything? I don't have a clue other than being hands-on like Brandon just said. I definitely wouldn't scream at them because they can hear it just fine. So that's pretty funny because we work in a field where we're customer service, and when I was in Nashville, we had a gentleman come in that had poor English speaking skills, and he would yell at them. It's like, dude, yelling at them does not change the fact that they don't understand, And so he was like, dude, you need to give me the VIN. And he's like, he has no clue what he's saying. You think by yelling it'd make a difference, but it's crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how I could even begin to think of a way to describe color to a blind person.
I mean, how could you?
I mean, because they don't know.
No.
There's nothing that you can explain to them that would make them understand.
Yeah.
And that's I hate that too.
Yeah, it's really shitty.
Because there is a lot of beautiful things in this world, but
But there's a lot of ugly fucking things, too, that they're never going to have to see.
that is true. I mean, some days I'm envious of people that get to go certain places in the world, see certain things, but I don't know. I'm grateful that I can see what I can see and that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, for sure.
so when's the next dirt race?
October, Fall Brawl.
Fall Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
We running. You running the bomber? You said.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next year. We're gonna do bomber at the big track.
Last dirt race I was in, Brandon hooked me up on a car to race, and it was a four-door.
If you could call it that.
Wait, it was a car. It started, it ran, and
Still runs.
hey, I got second place in the heat race, which was good. I was surprised. But funny story, to put the protective bar in there on a four-door car, you had to push the seat up. I'm not a small man, right? Mm-hmm. So me getting in and out of this car was pretty funny. But that was so much fun. It was so much fun. I'm definitely gonna do it again.
The only thing I can think of is everybody was like, "Put it in first," and you look over, it isn't fucking first.
Yeah, I'm running in first gear the whole time, and I can hear everybody from the stand screaming at me, and I'm like, "Listen here, it isn't first." But yeah, engine started knocking halfway through the heat race, and Brandon caught on fire in his car, and It was fun though. I can't wait to do it again. I think I may.
That's all you can do is go out there and have fun. You go out there planning to win, you're gonna be highly upset.
Well, that's because hell, half the people out there have been drinking half the day, and you know.
I think I'm gonna be one of them people next time.
Are you?
For sure.
Yeah, I quit drinking yesterday.
Yeah.
So Kenny,
You like another question?
give me a scenario.
Would you rather have your search history public or all your text messages public?
Oh, definitely publicize the search history. Just do not let my text history be shown. Because I have never deleted a text message out of my phone, and I've had it for who knows how long. I don't delete them, so I could go back and see messages from like 3 years ago. And there's been some conversations with some folks in there that, yeah, don't need to go public.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say go ahead and put my search history up because, like he said, sometimes I just send pictures of my bank card to Brittany or whatever.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
my entire life is in my text messages right now, probably, and that's probably horrible to say, but
Yeah, because, I mean, hell, if Tuck wants to look up nugget porn or anything, all he's got to do is get in on incognito, you know. You're
what's
good.
incognito?
Oh, yeah, you got a iPhone.
Well, I mean,
a safe search, basically.
A safe search.
You know, like the...
We'll talk off camera on how to work that.
I figured anybody knew how to work
The
that.
hell no.
Yeah.
Learn something every day.
Every phone's got that.
Did not know it had that, but hey,
Yeah, he does.
hey, my daughter showed me how to use my phone quite a bit.
Well, like, if I have to look up something incriminating, that's where I'm going. Yeah.
You going incognito?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Incriminating,
Yeah.
like how to commit a crime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were talking about. Oh my God. So, there's one topic that I would like to get into. I don't know if we have the time today, but Kenny, he's gonna hate me for this topic, and maybe we don't get into it today, but maybe we'll leave that as a good cliffhanger to next week.
Definitely good. Definitely be good. Don't know what you're talking about, but it's always good.
Well, it's gonna be a good one.
I'll give you another question if you like.
All right, what you got?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, would you only eat school lunch for a year or microwave food for a
Oh,
year?
school lunch, dude. Set me up with breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
For sure, school lunch. And I'll tell you why next time.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you, Brandon. I guess that's it, buddy.
I guess that's the end of the podcast.
That's it. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to the Snowball Effect Podcast.